Wireless Film Lights would like to congratulate you on getting your pixel tubes from Astera. You'll be very happy with your purchase because of the quality of these tubes. And once you start digging into the various effects, you'll be very impressed at what you can create. These have been an industry standard for both film and television lighting, as well as event lighting and DJ lighting, especially if you're a wedding DJ. Once you start using these lights the way they were intended to be used, you'll be offering something that no one else is offering. But there are some nuances to connecting and setting them up when you first get started. So in each one of these videos, we'll start with the very basics and then progress through all aspects of your light, as well as the features in the app that controls them. At any point you think this is too basic, you can skip ahead to the section that applies to you. So let's get started by using the light as a standalone unit, using just the power button to control it. To power it on, you want to hold the power button for 1 to 3 seconds. Then you want to hold the power button to enter what's called blue mode, where it flashes blue. Then you can tap the button to cycle through the various colors, 13 total if you include the 5 different white balances. So then once you find the color that you want, in this case I'm going to choose this pink, you just want to hold the button to lock it in. Now, while it's operating, at any point you can tap the button real quickly to show the battery level. In this case, green means it's fully charged. Yellow is a visual representation of the percentage that's left on the battery. So in this case, 3/4 is left, or 1/4 of the battery is left. And red means that you have less than 30 minutes remaining on the battery. When the plug is in the DC socket, it is IP65 rated, which means it can be used outdoors. Remove the plug if you want to hardwire it, and also for charging. And while it's charging, a green pixel will move along the tube until it is fully charged.
Now we are going to see how to control your lights with the Astera app and an Astera transmitter known as the ART7. For this you will need your AX1 pixel tubes, the ART7, and the latest Astera app downloaded to a phone or a tablet. To control lights using the Astera app, you will need a Bluetooth bridge. The ART7 has 2 parts, one for connecting to the app by way of Bluetooth, and the other for sending commands to other Astera lights. Both parts can also receive information from the lights and send it back to the app. Begin by turning on your lights by holding the power button for 3 seconds, or you can get the remote for more control. When you open the app, you will see that a Bluetooth bridge needs to be added. Tap the notice and you will see these options. Choose the one for the Astera box. Power on the Astera box and place it nearby. Press OK and any bridge that is nearby will show up. You will want to choose the one that matches the number on the back of the ART7. It will then ask for the pin, which is also noted on the back. Enter the pin and hit pair. It will indicate that it has connected and you will see the battery level of the ART7. Now on the home screen, choose Pair with Lights, and you will be prompted to put the lights into what is called blue mode. This is done by holding the power button. When it is flashing blue, press OK. They are paired when the light turns red, and in the app, tap on the list of lights, and they will begin to populate in the list as they begin to connect. Now tap the target and choose All Lights. You can now change the color and effects on all lights. A few things to remember. The device that runs the app should be within 30 feet of the ART7. Any further and it will disconnect. When you get closer, it should reconnect, but if it doesn't, you may need to do it manually again. Several factors will affect connecting. In an area where there is multiple Wi-Fi devices running or any other interference, you may run into problems. So avoid any major obstructions to the signal. Part 3 is for pixel tubes with a built-in Bluetooth bridge. If you do not have a light with a Bluetooth bridge, you can skip to Part 4. In Part 3, we will see how to use your pixel tube as a Bluetooth bridge. This part only applies if your AX1 has a built-in Bluetooth bridge. This is clearly seen with a sticker on the tube. If it has this sticker, you have the ability to use that one light to control your other lights. For this, you will need your AX1 pixel tubes and the latest Astera app downloaded to a tablet or phone. Begin by turning on your lights by holding the power button for 3 seconds, or you can get the remote for more control. When you open the app, you will see that a Bluetooth bridge needs to be added. Tap the notice and you will see these options. Choose the one for adding a Bluetooth bridge light. You will be prompted to put that light in blue mode. This is done by holding the power button. When it begins to flash blue, press OK on the app, and when the light shows up, tap to bond. It is connected when you see the Bluetooth symbol appear and the battery percentage appear. Now on the home screen, choose Pair with Lights, and you will be prompted to put the other lights in blue mode. Again, hold down the power button, and when ready, press OK. They are paired when the lights turn red, and in the app, tap on the list of lights and they will begin to populate in the list as they connect. Now tap the target and choose All Lights. You can now change the color and effects on all lights. A few things to remember. The device that runs the app should be within 30 feet of the Bluetooth bridge. Any further and it will be disconnected. When you come back in range, it may still not respond, and you may have to disconnect and connect again. Part 4, changing the name of the lights. When all your lights are paired, you can identify them by tapping the light bulb icon. This will highlight that tube. But because the light's name is usually its serial number, you may want to change it for clarity. You do this by simply connecting that light and tapping on the name. You can now give it a unique fixture number. From here, you can tap the arrows to select the next light, and you can tap the light bulb icon to confirm the light that you want to rename. With the lights clearly named or numbered, it will now be easier to make sets of specific lights. Making sets will allow you to send effects to specific lights while the other lights do something else. To demonstrate, select the target and tap the plus button in the top right corner. You can experiment with different sets, but I will start with a flow set. Because we numbered the lights, I will elect to choose the lights from a list. To confirm that I have the right lights, I can tap the light bulb icon to highlight each one. Once I am satisfied with the order, tap OK. Once created, I can run a test pattern to see if that's what I want. Then choose a target on the page where you want the tile placed. As opposed to all lights, now when I select Flow, I am only changing those lights when I pick an effect. The other lights remain in their last setting, independent from the set. Now if I want to create another set, I go back to the target, tap the plus icon, and this time I'll make a sync set. When I choose the lights, I see that the previous lights are in a flow set. Lights can be included in up to 4 different sets, but for now I'm just going to choose the remaining 3 lights. Once the lights are set, tap the back arrow in the top left and place the tile on the page. Now, while the flow is still running, I deselect it from the screen and now select my sync set. Now, when I choose a spiral effect, it will only show up on the 3 lights that I just put into that set. Now select the levels icon. Within these settings, I can also make more detailed adjustments such as speed. I can pause it. I can go backwards, and many other options. Now choose the brightness icon. Here I can change the brightness of all lights or just my sets.
So those were the basics for setting up and using the AX1 Astera pixel tubes. As time goes by, you might have more questions on using these lights. Please feel free to reach out to us here at Wireless Film Lights. But I would also suggest that you subscribe to our Instagram. We put up several videos a week detailing information about the lights that we carry, including the AX1, but also tips and tricks that we've learned through the years about features in the apps, quick setups if you run into a venue and you're not really sure how to run things a certain way. Most things have been covered in those videos. We also have several accessories that go with these lights, so please visit our web store for information about that, what you can add on to these to really get the most out of these tubes. I hope this video helped you out. Congratulations again on purchasing the AX1 Astera pixel tubes. Thank you very much for watching.